And Demon, whenever you decide to cut another promo again, I hope you thought it up. I don't want you just spewing your shit. The demons are coming. Oh, the demons are here. Buddy, what's the point of demons when you're looking at your Dark Messiah? You thought Ashface was going to help me out? Ashface, I've seen that you've tried to help me, right? But personally, I don't give a damn about you. The Dark Messiah, Alexander Kelly, will never go away. He will never be stopped. I don't give a shit if your name is the Soul Taker, the Demon, Ashface. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm not ever going to be stopped. So Soul Taker, you want to try to help me? It seems like you give a shit about me. It's about damn time. I want to see if you have what it takes to go up against the Dark Messiah. Cannot guarantee you will beat him, but you can try. It's been a little bit since y'all have heard from anybody. To be fair, I expected dumbass Demon to say a few words. But here we are. No words from the Demon, no words from the Soul Taker, and no words from Ashface. That seems to be a reoccurring theme here in RUW. And because of them not doing shit, that's the reason this championship right here has been crowned to me twice. Who crowned me champion? Me. Those two RUW World Championship reigns helped define me. They made me who I am today. They defined RUW. I am the longest ever RUW World Champion. I don't give a shit if I crowned myself champion. Those two RUW World Championship reigns defined me and RUW. I know some motherfuckers out there want to doubt me and put shame on me and the fucking company because y'all view it as a joke. Y'all see this shit as something to make fun of. The influence. It's been a little bit since I talked about you. Technically, I'm still a part of the influence. I don't want to be. I know this is totally shocking to you. Oh, Alexander, why are you saying this? Why are you turning our backs on us? Bitch, you turned your back on me. Our main mission was to run WEF. Our main mission was to take over the WEF company. Whether it be taking out the world champion, hey Trent. Whether it be taking out any of the top stars, what's up JT? I tried talking to management to get a WEF tag title shot. Toxic and Swamp Man never let me operate. Then, when management started to have a damn problem with it, the general manager, Andy Omega, came out to try to take care of y'all shit. I wanted nothing to do with that. But I tried staying on your side because I figured, okay, since management wants trouble with the influence, they're going to get some damn trouble. But then, what started happening? I wasn't on the damn shows. And when I wasn't there, y'all had to call on Tranquilizer to take care of your damn issues. Y'all have left me out in the damn shadows to rot. And y'all have called on Tranquilizer as the new leader. Well, guess what, boys? Unfortunately for y'all, I did not rot. I grew. Boys, I want nothing to do with you anymore. But my final message to you, until next time, fuck you. I had to force myself to hang up my boots and pack up my attire because a few pricks backstage in WEF decided that they don't want to do this anymore. They didn't think the future for WEF looked very bright. You son of a bitch. It was looking bright for me. I have this drive that nobody else seems to have, with the exception of Chris Nitro. There are a few people backstage in WEF that I have lost all respect for. I'd be happy if I never saw you again. I'd be happy if wherever I went, I don't have to deal with you again. I want you nowhere near our product and our business because you're not dedicated enough to do it. I have been sitting in this room every single day cutting promo after promo, even though I haven't been sitting in this exact room after that because I have moved from place to place. You get my point. Promos are starting to become old. Wrestling is all I want to do. I need to find myself again. And wrestling is the only fucking way to do that. I think you only do it because it makes you happy. You don't care about other people's feelings now, do you? The amount of shit that I felt like I needed to get done, whether it was to help grow RUW or, and I'd be doing you a massive favor, help WEF. WEF has ceased to exist, which means RUW can't do a fucking show. The Animal didn't last very long because of you motherfuckers. I feel betrayed by WEF. How about I add a little more fuel to the fire and start naming names? JT. You are the main fucking reason WEF even shut down in the first place. With your, no one else is willing to show up to the shows anymore. I guess I'm just gonna shut it down. I guess we should just stop doing it because no one else is willing to do this anymore. To me, wrestling is my fucking life. And if I don't have it, Alexander Kelly is not complete. Wrestling in general is the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I want to do. Because eventually, I do want to step into pro, but I need the backyard wrestling training and experience needed to do that. I showed up and everyone else had the dedication and the passion and everybody loved stepping into that ring and putting on a show. Back in the day, no one gave a shit about entertaining the fans, even though that was their goal. Back in the day, people had common sense and did this for the fun. Did this for the entertainment. They did this for the passion. But now, nobody gives a shit about that anymore. Nobody except me. I don't want this shit back. I need this shit back. Here's the thing, Mr. Painmaker. The fact that Ledger even needed you in the first place shows what kind of man he is. And the fact that he had to reunite the Spade and Club shows what kind of man he is. He can't do anything on his own. He knew he could not defeat Daniel Cole one-on-one, so he had to make a phone call to his little boys and say, hey, could you get the job done for me? So the fact that your guy, your undisputed champion, had to call on other people, including yourself, to help him forge the path that he couldn't forge himself, shows what kind of man he is. Me, when it comes to the influence, I led the influence. You see, I didn't need the influence needed me. When I was RUW World Champion, I didn't need the other people in my company. The people needed me. The fans needed me to give them content. But Ledger
An undisputed champion who has been in TBW for quite a while needs someone like you, needs the spate of club faction. He can't do anything on his own now, can he?
Uh-oh. Anything you'd
I
like
don't
to
have
say?
a question. I have more of a response. Ledger can call himself the king, the anarchy king, but he has not yet met the Dark Messiah. One quick sacrifice is enough to end his reign as undisputed Painmaker. Yeah, it seems like Painmaker has sent a message. He thinks Ledger is all this and that, but Ledger, to me, he may be undisputed champion on TV. He may be undisputed champion in your hearts, but to me, he's nothing short of a man who has to resort to other people to get the job done.
If Ledger beats you, then where does that leave you?
The job isn't done. That's all I can say. Whether Ledger beats me, he will always be in my rearview mirror. Whether I want to focus on him again or move on to other people and say, okay, maybe I need a little more experience before facing Ledger again. He is the undisputed champion after all, and he has been for quite some time. But if Ledger beats me, the job is far
What if you
finished.
went in there?
Yeah, you know, the Dark Messiah has never had a match in wrestling in general. Whether it be backyard wrestling, pro wrestling, it doesn't matter. Dark Messiah has never been seen in a ring, and that is unfortunate. And that's the way it's gonna stay. I want to issue a challenge to a specific somebody. Destroyer, I want the best out of you. And you are certainly going to get the best out of me. I want a war, Destroyer. I don't want this to just be some normal backyard wrestling match that the fans expect to see. Nah, I want this to be hard-hitting. I want a war. I want the best out of you. And WEF, listen to me. I don't want another match that doesn't end up getting posted. Because if that happens, you will be seeing the worst bad attitude of your life. But I also want someone who's ready for an ass whooping. Because that is what you're going to get when you step into the ring with a man who has watched death match wrestling since he was a child. So whoever wants to step into the ring with bad attitude Alexander Kelly needs to know both of us are going to get hurt. Both of us are going to bleed. Both of us are going to cry. Both of us may even vomit. Okay? Because that is the damage that I intend on inflicting on anybody that steps into the ring with me. Because whether it's a title match or not, the only thing I want to do is make a mark for myself. I want to make a name for myself. I want to prove myself. Did I make my mark? You damn fucking right I made my mark, okay? You damn right. Two-time RUW World Heavyweight Champion, former leader of the Influence, formerly known as the Dark Messiah of Backyard Wrestling, now the Bad Attitude of Backyard Wrestling, the longest reigning RUW World Champion in the company's history at 222 days, Alexander fucking Kelly. Okay? So if you're gonna talk about me, at least recognize me. Because people out there, they can talk good or they can say shit about me. Here's the thing. At least I'm being recognized. So the people who say, oh, you live rent-free in people's heads, you damn right I do. Because I've made my mark. If people talk about me, I've made my mark. And my next mark is becoming a 3-time RUW World Heavyweight Champion. So whoever wants to face me with this title on the line needs to be willing to suffer. Okay? There will be a bag of thumbtacks in my pocket. There will be a pizza cutter somewhere on my physical body. Whoever has the balls to make this title the title, to make their victory the victory. Whoever's willing to put it all on the line for the people watching and for the fucking company, to make their mark by beating a deathmatch genius in his deathmatch, go ahead. Bad Attitude Kelly